There is therefore now no condemnation to me because I am in Christ Jesus. I do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do in that it was weak through the flesh, God did by sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, on account of sin. He condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteous requirement of the law might be fulfilled in me, because I do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. I am spiritually minded and therefore have life and peace. I am not in the flesh but in the Spirit, because the Spirit of God dwells in me. The Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in me. Therefore he who raised Christ from the dead also gives life to my mortal body through his Spirit who dwells in me. I am led by the Spirit of God, therefore I am a son of God. I have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but I have received the Spirit of adoption by whom I cry out, Abba, Father. I know that all things work together for good for me because I love God and because I am the called according to God's purpose. I am glad that God foreknew me and also predestined me to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, because God predestined me, he called me, justified me, and he also glorified me. What then shall I say to these things? If God is for me, who can be against me? He who did not spare his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give me all things? Who shall bring a charge against God's elect? It is God who justifies. Who is he who condemns? It is Christ who died and furthermore is also risen, who is even at the right hand of God, who also makes intercession for me. Who shall separate me from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? I am more than a conqueror through him who loved me. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels nor principalities nor powers, nor things present nor things to come, nor height nor depth, nor any other created thing shall be able to separate me from the love of God which is in Christ Jesus my Lord.